Namaskar and welcome to my channel once again. In our last class, we were continuing with the chapter triangle. Today also we will be doing chapter triangle of class 9. The exercise that we are dealing today is exercise 7.3. The first question that I have taken is on the board, you can see, and the diagram is also drawn on the right hand side of the board. So let us see what is there in the question. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC. Triangle ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangle. That means this particular side is equal to this particular side and this side is equal to this side. Angle B and C are equal to one another, and angle DBP and angle DCP are also equal to one another because base angles of a isosceles triangle are equal. Base angle of an isosceles triangles are equal. Okay. So till this much we have done on the same base BC. That means both the triangles are standing on the same base BC, and the vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. That means vertices A and D, this particular vertex A and this particular vertex D are on the same side, on one of the side. That means either it will be at top or it will be down. That means I have taken here at the top on the same side of BC. If AD is extended, if we join AD and extend it to P, then we need to show that triangle ABD and triangle ACD both are congruent. The second that is asked is that triangle ABP as well as ACP are congruent. Third is asked that AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. AP is perpendicular bisector on BC. AP is perpendicular bisector on BC. So given part you can easily write from the question that is given, isn't it? Required to prove, these all will be required to prove, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I will be starting with the proof. Let us see. Okay, this particular triangle ABD and triangle ACD, how we can prove? This side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and this side is common, isn't it? AD is common, so we can easily prove that they are congruent to one another. So take like this: in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, comma, AB is equal to AC, this is equal to this, okay, and BD is equal to CD, this is equal to this, both are given, isn't it? Okay, then AD is common. AD is common, so what happens? Therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by side. I feel till this much you have understood, isn't it? That means these two triangles are congruent to each other. If these two are congruent, then these two angles will be equal to one another or not? Yes. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 CP, isn't it? So after that, what we need to show? Triangle ABP and ACP both are congruent, we have to prove. ABP and ACP both are congruent, we have to prove. Look at here in the figure, this particular side is equal to this particular side, number 1, isn't it? This particular angle is equal to this particular angle, number 2, and this particular side is common. That means by side angle side both the triangles are congruent. This is number 1, this is number 2. Okay. So in triangle ABP and triangle ACP, comma, BA is equal to, or you can write AB. I believe it is mentioned AB in the question. No, it is not mentioned. So you can take anything. BA is equal to CA given because they are isosceles triangle. Then angle 1 is equal to angle 2. You can mark it as 1. So from 1, isn't it? Then AP is common. So by both the triangles are congruent, ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by side angle side. Both the triangles are congruent by side angle side. Now next, what is given? AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. This is equal to this. This is equal to this. If we are able to prove, then we will be able to prove that AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. And next, what is being asked? AP is bisector of BC. AP is bisector of BC, perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay, so till this much we have proved AB, ABD and ACD both are congruent. ABD and ACD both are congruent, done. ABP and ACP both are congruent, done, isn't it? Then next we have to prove that this particular line AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. Now this particular triangle and this particular triangle are congruent. If they are congruent, then these two angles can be said that they are equal to one another. That means 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are equal to one another, isn't it? By CPCT. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4 CPCT. Okay? Because these two triangles, this particular triangle and this particular triangle are congruent to one another, then this particular angle and this particular angle will be equal to one another by corresponding part of congruent triangle. That correct criteria, isn't it? Now see, we can also say that this particular angle is equal to this particular angle. Angle 5 is equal to angle 6. We can say, why? Isosceles triangle. Isn't it? Base angles of isosceles triangles. So you can mention here base angles of isosceles triangle. Now you see, if this is equal to this and this is equal to this, then automatically this angle will be equal to this angle. How? By angle sum property, isn't it? So after doing so many sums, we have come to a conclusion, or we have understood how to derive the things, isn't it? We have done previously. So I will not go very deep, and we can directly mention here 7 and 8. Okay, therefore angle 7 will be equal to angle 8 by angle sum property. Okay, if this is equal to this and this is equal to this, and then this will be equal to this, because sum of all the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. That means definitely these two angles are going to be equal. If you find it, if you want to show the calculation part, you can easily show that. I have not shown here because so many things we have done before, and till now, after understanding so much, we can skip one or two steps. So with this, we have come to a conclusion that 7 is equal to 8. Since right here, since angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 7 is equal to angle 8, therefore AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. Got till this much? AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. Next, what we have to prove? AP is angle bisector of, AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. From here only I would like to continue. How? See, here I will write again, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. We have done, isn't it? Here we have done, isn't it? So BP is equal to CP. BP is equal to CP, isn't it? How? Because by simplicity, isn't it? So till this much we have come to know that BP is equal to CP and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Okay. BP is equal to CP and angle 3 is equal to angle 4, but angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree linear pair. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4 is equal to 90 degree. Isn't it? I write this particular part. What I am saying? Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4 and angle 3 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. Obviously it is linear pair. But angle 3 is equal to angle 4, but angle 3 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4 is equal to 90 degree. Isn't it? Since BP is equal to CP and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 is equal to 90 degree, therefore AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Proved. See the solution properly and try to understand and finish it off. So let us move on to the next particular question. So let us see what is there. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC. ABC is an isosceles triangle and AD is altitude. That means this equal to this 90 degree. Okay. In which AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. Show that AD bisect BC. AD bisect BC. That means this equal to this we need to prove. And AD bisect angle this equal to this we have to prove. So given, you can write it by yourself. Required to prove this one, proof. This is very short and very easy to do. Okay, we will take two particular triangles in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, comma. Okay, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. If you don't want to write ADB and ADC, you can name any particular, you can name or number the particular angles. So it is given, isn't it? Next, AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC given, isn't it? Next, AD is common. AD is common. Okay. So therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by right angle hypotenuse side, isn't it? So if both the triangles are congruent, then what can we say? We can say that AD bisect BC. AD bisect BC. That means we can say that BD is equal to CD. So CPCD. So AD bisect BC. Isn't it? If this is equal to this, that means this particular side is bisecting the side BC. Okay. Number these two particular angle, angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 CPCD. Isn't it? If both the angles are equal to one another, that means what? It means that AD bisect angle A. Proved. This particular solution is very short, precise and easy. So note it down very quickly, then we are going to move on to the next particular question. So the next question that we have with us is, there are two triangles drawn on the board and the question here it goes. Two sides AB and BC and median AM. We will try to understand the question first. Two sides AB and BC. AB and BC and median AM. And median AM of triangle ABC, of this particular triangle ABC, are respectively equal to PQ, QR and median PN of triangle PQR. That means this is equal to this whole side BC is equal to QR and PN is equal to AM. But here AM and PN are median. So what is median? So to know that, we need to understand, or to do the solution, we need to understand what is median. Say for example, ABC is a triangle, okay, and I want to draw a median on BC. Okay, so I will take midpoint of BC, okay, and I will join and name it as D, and I will join AD. So what do we get? This particular side is equal to this particular side because it is the midpoint, and the line that joins A and D will be known as, yes, it will be known as median. So you have understood till this much? Now this particular concept we will be applying here, okay. So I will drop this part and I will start with the solution. Given required to prove, I am not going to write that you will be able to do. So I will directly go with the proof. So the proof is completely very simple. Just we have to understand. ABM and triangle PQM. In triangle ABM and triangle PQM. ABM and PQM. Okay, we have to prove that both the triangles are congruent to one another. How we will prove? So we know that AB is equal to PQ, given, isn't it? AB is equal to PQ. Okay, AM is equal to PM. AM is equal to P, and that is also given. Medians are equal, isn't it? In the particular question, it is said that the medians are also equal. Next, we have to prove that BM is equal to, if we are able to show that BM is equal to QL, then we are able to prove. So what do we know? We know that BC is equal to QR, that is given, isn't it? Okay, then half of BC is equal to half of QR, isn't it? So half of BC is equal to what? Half of BC is equal to BM. Why? Because AM is median. Half of BC is equal to BM and half of QR is equal to QN, isn't it? So from 1, 2 and 3 we can prove that from 1, 2 and 3 we get what? Triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN by SSS, isn't it? Now if both are equal or if both are congruent, then what can I say? I can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 CP, isn't it? Now we will compare these two triangles. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, okay, AB is equal to PQ given, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 we have got, and BC is equal to QR given. So this is given, this we have got, mark it as 4, from 4, isn't it? And this is given. So by side angle side both the triangles are congruent, therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. How? Side angle side. Hence proved. We have proved both the particular part that is being asked in the question to prove, isn't it? So note it down very quickly. I don't think you have any doubt in this particular part. We will move on to the next question very soon. So the next question that we have with us is here in the board. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. We have, it is being asked that draw AP perpendicular to BC. AP perpendicular to BC is being drawn to show that angle B is equal to angle C. You need to prove that angle B is equal to angle C. Okay, so given required to prove shall be done by you all. Proof part I am showing. Okay, so I mark the angle as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in triangle ABP and triangle ACP. ABP and triangle ACP. ABP and triangle ACP. Angle is equal to angle 3, both 90 degree. Isn't it? Because it is marked or it is mentioned that AP is perpendicular. If it is perpendicular, then angle 2 will be equal to angle 3 will be equal to 90 degree. Then AB is equal to AC. Given. This is also given in this particular question. Yes, AB is equal to AC. Okay. Then AP is common. Isn't it? So, therefore, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by right angle hypotenuse side. Isn't it? Now, if both are congruent, that means what? Angle 1 is equal to angle 4 or angle B is equal to angle C, CP. Hence, proved. So this question was also very easy. As per my knowledge is concerned, the question is not that difficult for you all. The thing is that if you have understood the whole concept, then everything will seem easier to you. So if you have any doubt, you can repeatedly see the video and get your doubt clarified. And with this we come to the end of the whole chapter, that is chapter 7, triangle. If I get enough time, I will be doing some more extra question and it will be kept in my playlist. You can check my playlist and you can get updated. So of this exercise 7.3, I have not done one question. That I leave it up to you. You try to do it by yourself, because after doing so many questions, I believe one question can be tried by you all. So you try to learn or you try to understand the whole chapter and apply the knowledge that is being taught to you in doing that particular question. So with this, I would like to wrap up my today's class. And I want to say something. I'm getting an amazing response, not only from the students but those who are viewing my channel. Even some outsiders are also coming to my channel and viewing it. So I'm very much thankful to everyone. Now I have stopped saying to subscribe. So if anyone who is new seeing my video, if you feel that it is okay, you will definitely subscribe. If you don't feel that it is not at all good one, don't subscribe.